we return to the world of Kelvorda.
We're back!
Welcome back to a brand new season of Dimension 20, Dungeons and Drag Queens. Say hi, questing queens.
Hi, questing queens. Self-check time. Nice to be reunited with Gertie. Okay, my athletics are a +1.
Wow, athlete.
Because you get so angry.
It's fun.
Please let me punch somebody.
Hey, it's Twyla. My pronouns are Faye Femme.
I am the MVP. Can I have a thank you? Brienne is...
You're righting the wrong from last season.
I am.
Yes. So, ladies,
Let's do it. I'll be using titty distraction.
I'm going to do an investigation roll on
Yes,
her
go
ground.
for it.
On her gown.
Yeah.
I put the Kant in Constitution, darling.
Smarter.
Do you see that? The intelligence check, bitch.
Wow, net 20!
It's as we say in the business, and that one. Don't open your mouth like that's a good one. That's a bad one.
Let's go out behind those mountains.
Oh my God. This is madness. Let's risk it all. What? I know.
Oh my God!
This is a first for me in decades of playing this game.
We are strong, ladies. We are capable of more than you think we are. We are some badass bitches.
Ah, this is not season 1. We have come here for real.
Honey.
This is us? All right, let's do our big one.
Well, what is that? I can't tell.
Oh, that's cocked. Go ahead and roll it again.
Cocked.
Bitch, grab the dice, you nasty bitch.
They're like big celebrities now. It's like cool. Everyone's like, we live.
Hello, one and all. Welcome to the Dimension 20 Cloudward Ho. I'm your humble Dungeon Master, Brennan Lee Mulligan. With me is always our Intrepid Heroes. Say hi, Intrepid Heroes.
Intrepid Heroes. Wow, we nailed it.
Zero comes a little too close to zero.
It does.
Happy?
You can see, I think, Pappy, on that nat 20 medicine check, unbeknownst to Van, her eyes nictate, meaning that translucent eyelids blink sideways across them. And
It's really loud. Honestly, one of the greatest frustrations with the Chapmans is we don't bloody tell each other anything.
Well, maybe if you asked, Tazguagua.
Don't say Tazguagua.
Gosh, Monty!
All right, everybody say it one more time.
It's a dog problem.
Get it out of the system.
problem.
Well, let's all do it together, all right?
Okay,
One, two, three.
I need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw.
I didn't do anything.
Do even the people who didn't do it have to do it?
Yes, you do.
God damn it. That one.
That
Me,
one.
5.
6.
23.
I'm dying and being silly. Des Guagua.
I have something where I can use my reaction to make one melee attack against a creature that attempts to leave my reach. So can I try to tackle?
Yes, you can try to tackle Pappy.
Haven't had a good day, but
Can I give him
29.
great?
When you tackle Pappy, great. So Pappy gets sucked to the back of the submarine. Max, you tackle and just legs akimbo, bam, are like straddling the back of the submersible, hugging him to it.
Channel wheel well. I'm not that flexible.
Just my legs
Yeah, you should work on this.
I for sure should do more yoga and stuff.
This is it. This is it.
No, it's not.
No, Pappy.
All right, let's stop saying the name.
Okay, we got it out of our
we got
system.
it out of our
We got it out of our system.
What do you mean our?
Most of us had it out of our systems right
Does
away.
anyone not have it out of their system?
Okay.
I still have it
Honestly,
in my system.
We know the name of an entity from another world, and you tell me I can't say it.
I was riding high on having just won this sort of battle, and it was ill-advised. And I will say, after that, I have it out of my system.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It's definitely still in my system, but I'm not going to do anything about it.
Honestly,
it's
it
just
just
rattle around in there.
slips out of my brain every
if I
time.
just called him
says it. I
Taz,
don't remember.
anything happen?
Yeah, can we just say
Taz
like
is-
Jazzy Tezzy?
Please stop.
All right, Jazzy Tazzy it is.
And you hear,
This is Wheelwell. This is Wheelwell Gotch, captain of the Zephyr. Are you all right?
Yes, Wheelwell. Is everyone else okay?
I dare say they're not.
What?
What happened?
Well, I thought I'd take a chance at cooking myself, and everyone's been frightfully rude.
All right. Okay.
Everyone's been.
Did you try to make aioli and it broke, but you still served it?
Well, I thought aioli's made from eggs, and we're always throwing out all these eggshells. What if we made something from the eggshells?
Okay. What did you make from the eggshell?
Pasta?
Pasta?
Pasta.
How?
Huh?
You made
How?
eggshell pasta.
Flour?
Not
From
sure if that would
eggshells.
inherently be a bad thing.
Yeah.
I am
Eggshell
absolutely
pasta?
sure it-
No, I'm
crushed
you
up
ground it
eggshells.
up. Into
So you're
flour.
immediately jumping to being captain?
I thought you were all dead. Someone needed to take charge. There needs
Well,
to be
you
order.
can warn me for a moment, Wheelwell. Anyway, we can.
I've already court-martialed several people up here. There has to be a strong hand.
No. All right, we have to get back so quick.
Max, you go to search his body.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
It's not great. Not 20.
Max, you reach in, click something. Wingsuit.
Oh, God damn it.
Motherfucker still has the wingsuit on. Give me a tag.
You loot a wingsuit.
Yes!
Ungentlemanly, but these are ungentlemanly times.
However, you notice something on a 29 investigation that is not on Murdersure. You notice something on Maxwell. Even through his diving suit, you notice a small impression at the back of his diving suit where he keeps his ring of keys.
Oh. Keyboard.
You got a key boner.
Maybe the...
Popped a key tent.
What?
Are you just happy to key me?
I swing at the air. Or the water.
Electra is so confused.
All right.
Gosh, the keys. Do you think there's one that might point us somewhere around here?
I really laboriously go back into the ship, get out of the airlock, have to take all my stuff out. God damn it, it's such a pain in the ass. Pull the keys out, put it back on, go back out to Electra.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me intimidation with advantage. And you can add a D8 of inspiration. You could add a D8 of inspiration if you'd like as well. Not good.
I mean, I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Oh, no.
I'll... And then there's a 2 on the inspiration. So that's a 5 plus 6 and 11. It's worse than before.
Damn. What's that?
Just roll it again.
Roll it again.
Can we just lie for camera?
Lie for camera.
Again.
Chapman's standing in the mirror. The shimmering portal. You're all right, lovey.
Yeah, I'm all right. You all right?
We're all right.
Okay, great.
You and your crew. You made it here under your own steam, lovey, and that's more than we did. You came to the bottom of the sea, and you're the first Chapman that wasn't claimed by it.
I claim it for myself.
You'll know when the time is right, lovey. Your friends will need you in the days ahead, and more than them. We'll be watching. You don't have to worry about us.
But what am I supposed to... Oh, bloody hell. You never bloody tell me anything.
You
You see why I don't know bloody anything?
We found a door!
Open this door.
I'm going to put on Van's suit.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh,
all.
yeah, have a working suit.
Yeah. Or yeah,
Because you don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
It's actually really refreshing. It
Feel
feels
really
like,
good?
honestly, it feels like I should have been doing this all the time, and now I'm going to go out and breathe normal air, and it's going to feel a bit weird.
Yeah, you're like, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
It's recycled.
Yeah.
I miss all the
We'll
shit.
put you in a tank.
My head is like this far.
We'll call you Riva.
Yeah, we'll put a tank on the ship and we'll call you Reva.
These sluices appear, and the seawater drains out, and you're standing in air all of a sudden in this wet, dripping room.
Oh, it took you so long to get into that outfit, too.
It's a pain in the ass to get in and get out. Yeah. Okay.
I'm like getting all of it.
Yeah.
That little fist flies out.
A staircase, sort of a little spiral staircase that goes down.
Wow.
Down.
That's where we want to go. Control panel D.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'll go. Do you want to lead the way?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
This I can do. A nice sprint down the stairs.
Okay.
I just need to prove to everyone that I'm still very athletic, even though my swimming was slow. I need to work on that clearly.
You also see that in that depiction, leading that family to this meeting is a woman in bas-relief with goggles on her head.
Is it Comfrey?
Looks like Comfrey.
Okay, time traveler.
It's tough to know that I may have had her age wrong. She's much older than me.
Yeah.
Maybe she's my great-grandmother? Are we cousins? See, you can find cousins anywhere. That's what I'm saying.
I was just wondering about that.
Cousins happen.
Cousins happen.
Cousins happen.
A letter found this ledger. Apparently, my father went into debt with Murdershire around the time that my grandfather passed.
Got it.
Thinking back to it, it seems like my grandfather could have been poisoned.
What about shipping all the sons off? Is the hope to...
Well, I'm like, is he
Father
working
doing
on
right
something
now?
at the house right now,
Yeah,
or
there's-
posting something?
A few of my brothers, I think, would honestly be fine with this in an extremely fucked up way. I don't know who's working with who. I know Samwell's so reasonable, he would never be okay with this.
I know who we should be talking to.
Yeah, you can't just say Wheelwell.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say maybe it's time for Pappy to kill Will.
This was covering Murdershire, kind of like so fast that it's actually kind of rude.
And there weren't any more.
It's kind of rude.
And remember, all you need to do is take a likeness of us and hold the obsidian up to it, and you'll be able to find us. There's frequencies in Zoo that can read your likeness, and so if you just have something like this, you can talk to us if you
All
need
right. Well, that's powerful. Can I try and chip the...
Hey, anti-historical.
In it, yeah, you chip. I think you can chip the body of your family.
It belongs in a museum eventually.
I'm almost positive Wheelwell knows nothing. He thinks he's the captain right now.
I know.
Yeah, but sometimes people are so stupid that they stumble into the truth.
And also sometimes people wear stupidity like a cloak of disguise, like a bald cap.
Oh, I knew somebody that used to do that.
Are you saying
I only
I'm
met him
stupid?
once.
You just call me stupid?
Never.
Okay.
You can hold your breath for an hour. It's a
You
smart
once
thing.
killed somebody with a piece of peanut brittle.
You guys emerge back to the ship.
Did you discover anything down there, brother?
Oh my god.
Yes?
How did it get worse?
How did you know?
He thinks we found Goldbeard's gold.
So, you guys return your submersible. Allie?
I just rolled a 1 and a 2.
Happy, I see that. You guys return your Odin submersible.
That's the meanest thing he's ever done.
I just kind of shrink for the rest of the episode, and we fully cut that moment out, and people are just like, what happened?
It's like a child showing you something. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I see it. The house is on fire.
Oh, you wrote words?
Was there like a glare on it or something? Or did you get to read it?
No, it says Pappy. I got you. And
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to write pacing on us.
Where were we?
Savory porridge.
Oh, it's my
Porridge.
favorite. How did you know?
What's making it savory?
Mushrooms, some roasted vegetables, and a little bit of chicken.
Please.
That actually
makes sense. That
Porridge
sounds
sounds awesome.
aggressively normal.
Hard.
Is there any weird...
Can I get a cocktail?
What'd you like? Oh, I could do a fallen angel martini.
What is a fallen angel? Is that just Serrano in a martini?
it's straight Di Serrano in a jug.
We'll take
We'll take 6. Well, actually,
6 Di Serrano martini.
Fallen angel martini is just Serrano in a martini.
Actually,
I'll take
In a
mine.
jug.
I'll take my room temperature, please, darling.
we'll have 7 of them because Wheelwell will be joining us.
so actually, by my math, that's 14.
That's right. That's right.
Lovey, your hand.
Oh,
that's
right.
right.
Yeah. It's all right. It's barely a scratch.
See, he holds out his hands.
I love every part of you. Yes, we have every part of you, lovely. Ooh, that tickles.
Okay.
You see,
well, we'll figure something out.
Electra, are you all right?
I see some interesting
I was
ears.
just right in the middle of that.
It's okay.
Hey, a few fallen angels and you won't even remember it.
Wheelwell is halfway through his first fallen angel martini. I was drunk half a jug of Disaronno.
Good. Listen, well, do you know anything about our father possibly taking money from Murdersher?
Murdersher, didn't he say that Murdersher gave him the heebie-jeebies?
Yeah.
He said it right before we left on our mission to conquer Zood.
May I possibly...
What? Oh, man, you are just... This is tough. This is tough. It's going to be tough to get him. If anyone has any other thing, because he's a tough nut to crack.
Now listen here, you little shit. Listen here, you little shit. You listen to your little brother.
Little brother.
You listen to your little brother. He has something to say to you, and just because he's small and you're big doesn't mean you can tell him what to do, all right?
Yeah.
Does she speak for you, Maxwell?
No. But yes. But she doesn't have to, but the fact that she did is nice. Well,
I want to know if you stand behind this skullduggery.
Skullduggery. Skullduggery.
Cloak and dagger stuff, Maxwell. Getting your friend to yell at me to my
I'll show
face.
you a bleeding cloak and a
All right,
bleeding
look.
dagger, son.
The only cloak you're going to see is the inside of my cloak, which is lined with expensive satin.
You're going to see is the one that's in your chest.
he's not actually good at fighting. Don't
You
get
yell
him.
at me one more time, I'm going to jump off the ship and kill myself.
Okay, that is actually really dysfunctional to
Well, he's... All right.
Is it as crazy as this?
That's so much
Oh my God.
Well.
You have such younger brother energy.
He has older brothers. There's 7 of us.
I think I know what's going on.
Yes.
What?
You're mad because he's the hot one.
He starts running for the edge of the ship.
Ghost dog, get a hold of your pup.
All right.
You see 85 nut pugs descend on Wheelwell. Boom. Yeah.
Do you remember when our grandfather died?
Very sad.
I mean, you're older than me. Do you remember anything about his condition other than he got ill suddenly? Because I'll be honest, we found some ledgers in the station that suggest Father had gone into business with Murdersher right around the time of our grandfather's death.
I do remember a conversation, now that you mention it, around that time. I was only a little bit older than you, but I was practicing standing on my head in a closet.
That's okay.
I was hiding because Hartwell had been kicking me in the stomach.
Fucking hate Hartwell.
Fucking hate Hartwell. And so I said, well, if my stomach has to recover, I'd better ease the gravity off of it, so I'll stand on my head.
That adds up in a way.
And there was a sort of laugh from the other man in the room, from the ministry, that once the funding was cut off, he said, well, we'll be able to pick up where Cadswitch left off, is all I remember.
Do you think you would have seen the person if you weren't standing on your head?
Impossible to say. I was standing behind a row of coats, so even if I'd been right side up, I probably would have just seen coats.
If anything,
buttoned up.
He was arguably able to hear because his ears weren't covered in coats.
But I saw shoes.
Yeah, Pappy.
What kind of shoes?
Pointy?
Can I borrow your naturalist journal, Montgomery?
You can borrow a page. Rip a page out and hand it to him.
A full adult. No, sharing.
Not with this guy. He can just
I get it. I mean,
You see?
I'm sorry.
chaotic.
You would
The kid is like, can I please draw really quick? And you're like,
He's not a kid.
his
He's
whole
not a
journal.
kid. He's a chaotic agent of evil.
that's real, that's real.
Wheelwell reveals. This is the boot I remember seeing.
incredible artistry.
You'll be able to.
Thank you. I've always loved shoes because that's what you actually are standing on. It's the
Okay.
inside of your shoes.
Yeah.
That's so true. He's actually really bad at drawing
Peppy, what you're
everything
actually
else.
standing on. Peppy, what you're actually
Happy died. Happy
Yeah.
almost died.
Sorry.
Okay?
Happy.
Personal
He
space.
drank 3 martinis.
Touching my hands.
It's a touch
Sorry.
issue.
Sorry.
You see, Wheelwell is surprisingly solid.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Can I do insight and just see?
Yeah, I would. I think
There's no way to get a read on him.
I'm gonna do insight just
You
to
just take
double
for it.
check.
You just take
Yeah,
him
I'll
where
do
he's
Nat
at.
20. Nat 20.
Nat 20 on
Roll a
insight?
1.
That one.
You gotta just take him.
Shit,
where
I rolled a nat 20.
I rolled it out.
He's cheating.
Get
I'll
gravity
never
off.
stop doing insight checks. on
You absolutely can.
On a nat 20 insight, you understand Wheelwell so deeply. He is a man.
Is he
who-
jealous of Butch?
Here's the problem. You would say less than 5% of Wheelwell's personality is under the control of his conscious mind.
Okay.
So it is
Okay.
like, it's like 1% is, I'm a little bit frivolous. And then 4%, so 4 times that is, I'm projecting frivolousness
Yeah.
so that my ability to protect my brother, whom I love, and protect my family is
Yeah.
not second guessed. And then 95% of the iceberg is under the surface, completely scrambled.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just like a poorly piloted vehicle.
This is someone standing on an iceberg with a loose steering wheel saying, "Here I come."
This shoe, that's the most you're gonna get, and that's really good.
Okay.
And you see, he looks and says, "Well met. I think we understand each other."
I think we do too.
Can he do insight on Maria?
What does he read off of Maria?
Deep distrust.
You distrust me.
Yes. I'm looking out for your brother.
It's a shame when someone chooses to distrust you, and they're absolutely right to.
Yeah, you
Okay.
shouldn't trust him.
You know what?
You shouldn't trust anyone, Maria, least of all yourself. In the times that are coming ahead, great peril will confront us, but great opportunity as well.
Is he giving a speech right
that actually rings true.
Yes, every once in a while.
As the main guy in this thing, what I want you all to
I
know,
kind of agree. I agree.
what I want
Your story.
He's got sky-eyed. We left him out here in the wind for too long.
It's not his story. It's the one that jumped off the ship after she got married is the one whose story it is.
I don't know. I've already done a few drafts of my next book, and Wheelwell is the main character.
exactly right.
Alethra laughs like so politely and is clearly so crushed.
See?
That's gonna be good.
Wheelwell says, "The only thing that remains for us to do now is to keep our wits about us, find Professor McLeod, and sure enough, make our way as fast as we can to the fabled land of Zood."
You mean Zern? Do you know where we are?
He doesn't know
been in
in
Zood
You
for
know
quite a
where we are?
while.
When did we get to Zood?
About
I don't know.
You just have to
days ago?
take.
We've been here for...
This is Gath, right?
Light about it looks like Gath to you.
boy.
So when are we gonna get Goldbeard's gold?
I hit him in the head with the nut bug.
Unconscious.
All right, now that we've dealt with that.
He just.
I'm sorry, I was trying to see if you'd catch.
Wheelwell gives you a buffet. You just take what you like. You leave what you don't.
Oh, that's beautiful
Okay.
words to live by.
That's how we stayed close
Write
all
that
these
down.
years.
That's
Yes.
good.
Also, Hadwell kicked both of us in the stomach.
That's fucked up.
A ship that looks of Gathian origin
Yeah,
begins to circle around.
Is that kind of old technology? The balloon?
The balloon? Well, it's freodynamic. So you see a freodynamic balloon up top. Hell, what's the mark of your ship? The call sign.
Zephyr.
Zephyr.
The Zephyr.
The Zephyr.
The Zephyr.
What's
Zephyr.
What's yours?
The Zephyr.
You! We read about you!
Wait, you're the Zephyr.
A hatch opens. Comfrey McLeod steps out onto the deck of the ship.
Can I make a survival or perception check for if this is the real Comfrey McLeod or some sick trick of the magicians of Zood?
Waving her hand aloft, silk scarf trailing in the wind. Give me your survival check.
Natural 1.
This is a sick trick of the magicians of Zood. It has to be.
Shotgun across. Not
Yeah.
just hell.
Like casual.
Casual shotgun.
I see Monty and I start leaning very casually against one of the ship guns.
And you see that Comfrey calls out, bellowing in an old sort of director's bullhorn, goggles, jaunty stance. Well now, who are the sneak thieves that see fit to fly my ship over these skies? You've been trawling these mountains for a couple days, And you see she looks down, takes down her goggles.
Hello, little lady.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? She leaps from the deck of the ship, grappling gun across, hits the rafters, swings.
I leap at her.
She sweeps you up in an arm, plants a kiss on your mouth, and swings through the air. Mwah! Oh! Murder! The eyeless hand! Wait, you killed him?
They got 3 unlit, and then we killed him, and we were able to relight them all.
She hoists you up in her arms at like 90 years old and starts spinning you around in a circle.
I hold her face and I go, "What's going on, Grandma?"
And you see she turns over and makes eye contact with Monty. So you brought everybody, Daisuke.
We sure did.
Everybody.
And I put my arm around Monty. He's writing a book about Wheelwell.
Oh!
My brother Wheelwell, he's solid.
Well, you see Wheelwell goes back to back with you, Max, and goes, "And who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, well, we know who she is. The whole thing.
I have no idea who the fuck this old lady is.
Okay,
Bring that energy. Bring that energy, honestly.
I crack him in the head with the nut pug.
Unconscious once again. And hopefully when the Gotch family is restored to its former honor, we can do business again. And I won't have to pull 9 rounds of rope-a-dope on fools like Murdersher because...
You didn't pull 9 rounds because he was there and he almost succeeded. If not for this man and this lady and everyone on this Zephyr. You watch your fucking mouth, Comfrey. There's a lot more at stake, it seems, than whatever your message seemed to communicate. So why don't you fucking tell us what the fuck is going on? I'm sick of this shit.
Alethra is bummed, but this is also the most adult behavior she's ever been in the middle of, and so she's kind of trying not to smile. Damn, that was really ugly.
Right, Alethra?
Yes.
Everyone.
It was just kind of scary.
It was, wasn't it? Are you smiling a little bit?
No.
I have zero intention of interfacing with her.
I have, a Walkman.
Yeah? Where's this going? I can't wait
This is Wheelwell.
You want to wear it so that you just look kind of busy.
Actually, that's a really good idea.
You know, I think what really sums it up is that when she was talking...
Would you like us to pursue the Zephyr Mark II?
Yes. You were here the whole time?
Yes, I've been eating the...
I'm sorry, no, I did.
The soup.
The soup.
It's great.
The porridge, the savory porridge.
Do you mind?
Yes. Lean over.
No, I'm saying
sorry?
take it off.
Oh, take it. Oh, gotcha. Yep. Yes.
Take your arm off my neck.
Yeah. Yep.
Doddle there. The love of his life just came back.
In a really toxic way.
Really toxic way, which is always
God,
so hot. You just gotta know how hot that is.
I think she looks like shit. And then...
It's nice to hear it from someone else.
Come on, guys.
Your grandma looks like shit, kid. And she walks up.
I go beat the shit out of her.
You know, sometimes found families are also toxic. People don't really talk about that much in the books.
Yeah.
We're just giving notes now. You wish the found family had been more toxic?
No! No, I'm saying
The books are for children. I'm sorry, I didn't have a chance to get into that in the back half.
Your books? No,
Yes.
I actually supported lifting that stuff because it read better in the books and I didn't want to look
I thought the character dynamics were my favorite part. That's why I took such offense when she said they were her adventures.
Emotions are running high.
There's a lot of
best characters in the first half of the book.
Can we get back to Gal?
Ooh, yeah.
What does
Why is Wheel the star?
I can tell you that answer.
I've
been hit with nut pugs twice today.
This is bad. I know it is, but
Hey,
I just think.
if you need to.
No, I'm not gonna.
You should though.
I want to make sure that I don't want to have.
I
have to make sure
we're not gonna be
my
mad at
ex-wife is
you.
mentally well.
Sure, yeah, but just we're not going to be mad at you if it happens.
Gotcha.
Like if you guys hook up.
Yeah,
I understand what everyone
that's
is
what we're
saying.
talking about.
Choose to engage in
Tentacle through my hand.
Understand. Who are we to stop?
In Scrapsylvania, we have a saying, be pessimistic or be silent. Optimism is bad luck. So I do not want to address whatever is happening.
I feel like I'm understanding so much.
I thought there was going to be a second part of it.
Yeah, okay. No. So I do not want to
Happy's, are you adding that to Happy's rules to live by?
I was about to write it down. It also reminded me of one to say.
Also, like, I totally support it. If you want a bone, that's going to be a really good sign.
It's been a long time. It's a lot of
You
build
can
up.
tell she's still sprott.
Yeah, and she wrote that letter.
Yeah. She's probably learned some
Let's
cool
all keep
lyrics.
hashing out this idea for a second.
Is there any like folksy wisdom from Ghost Dog that could heal us in this moment?
Yeah, Ghost Dog, you've seen.
Come on.
You've troubles,
yeah.
conflicts.
Those dogs are looks up. It's like crowd surfing on a sea of nut pugs, and it comes over and says, "Well, you gotta know when to hold them.
You're damn right.
Keep going.
Know when to fold them."
Okay, yeah.
Can I use theoretical biology right now?
Yeah, go for it.
It's the nut pugs.
Yeah, yes, 100%.
That's 28.
That succeeds. Yes.
The nut pugs are a hive mind.
Yeah.
They all share one kind of nut pugs everywhere. All think the same thoughts.
Yeah.
And they've chosen Ghost Dog as their god.
See, the nut pugs all start going. Ooh. As Ghost Dog just sings a plaintive folk song. And you see that as that happens, Ghost Dog just starts singing. The nut pugs are sort of chanting along. Wheelwell takes out a banjo and starts playing.
What?
He minded banjo, he told me.
I can only play the banjo when I'm Di-Serono drunk. You can count on me. I'll stand with you. Anywhere, anytime. And I learned how at Biffmore.
You're very good at standing.
It's very funny that you learned standing at a place called Biffmore when his whole thing is that he biffs more.
Wow. Got him.
Do you want to meet my husband?
Oh, you have some who managed to lock down the one and only Vanellope Chapman, the most abusive person on the in the seven skies.
Listen here, you bloody piece of scum. Get down and give me 20 right now.
Under no circumstance you'll find me crewing a different ship these times, Chapman. Very well. Well, young Olethra, pleasure. I am gentleman marksman Sylvia Dufresne. Everyone thinks I'm evil, but I'm not.
Passes the eye test.
Self-aware.
The mustache, the sort of sunken eyes, I look devilish and villainous, like I would tie you to a railroad track, and I might, but only if you think it's a good idea.
Can we level for a second?
By all means, anything you say won't be any news to us.
Okay. Haunch was murdered in his bed. His throat.
See, Onion and Silvio.
Hold on.
We're just curious
Oh, God!
about that.
Oh, God! Haunch was murdered!
Yeah.
What happened to Haunch?
I asked if we could level. I thought
you were going to get into the emotional shit. I watched you scream at country for like an hour.
About the,
It's a good thing to see you, Olethra. I don't know if you remember me.
I do, yeah. And from the books.
Oh, from the books? Yes. Monty's depiction of me in the books has always been something of a very flattering portrayal, I've felt.
I had to lean away from the evil thing, just so they didn't embrace it as well.
A lot of kids who meet me start crying.
Oh, yeah.
But because I'm depicted a little bit more heroically in the books, even though I have a sinister air.
You do heroic things. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's what they say.
You mustn't. Although I understand
Although
in
the
publishing.
covers are beautiful.
I was about to say.
What's the one? What's the one we all did on the cover of Duhindri?
If you want to pour one out for Haunch.
Oh, a full needle martini. Pours.
Give me the haunch.
Give me the Haunch.
You see, he goes.
Electra dies.
Give me the haunch.
Give me the haunch.
Yes, get in there.
Give me the haunch.
Yes. It's real.
I think I'm like trying to meditate for the first time.
You see that the knock sort of goes away. As you're meditating, you see Kochka turns over to you.
I'm trying to meditate for the first time.
What's that?
I'm
For
trying
the
to
first
meditate.
time?
Yeah.
Meditation is not real.
From my experience of trying it for 5 minutes, I kind of agree.
It's not real.
It's like I'm not feeling more peace. I'm feeling more stressed out because I emptied all of my sensory input. So now it's just me and my thoughts.
I think everyone who meditates really sleeping.
Maybe I need to sleep.
Yeah, sleep. Better meditating.
Yeah. God, you're wise.
This heart has been altered.
Yeah, I wrote "So beats a worthy heart, XOXO Maria."
Oil.
It's actually good oil. I'm gonna take the.
And leans forward and very slowly just tinks his forehead against yours. Thank you very much for believing in this old heart.
Did you just meditate? Did you just meditate?
Meditation is not real.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Maria's a horse of a different color.
Keep her name out of your mouth.
It's okay. Just like,
What?
I feel another Disaronno.
sometimes you just gotta let him speak.
It escaped against my will. Electra shrinks a little bit.
She looks at you and says, Maya's a horse of a different color, I'm afraid there, kid. Don't ever threaten me again.
What are you doing?
Serving my queen. His face slides off of his neck into his back, his chest opens, and from a voice box in him you hear, Maria, I'm coming for you. And that's all for this episode of Dimension 20 Cloudward Ho. Tune in next week for another thrilling episode of Dimension 20 Cloudward Ho.
See you in the
See you in the suit.
Guy.
The one from Never After?
What?
God damn it.
I love it.
How are we? What's going through your head right now?
Yeah, you kind of got one over on us this time. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
What do you mean, oops?
How'd that feel?
You little stinker.
What's that?
How'd that feel?
Yeah.
Felt good. In my head, he looks like Clayton from Tarzan. He looks like the bad guy from Tarzan, where it's just like, what's that? Clayton. Clayton from Tarzan.
You know Clayton.
We all understand that reference. Clayton,
I was
a
Clayton
character
for
we're all
Halloween.
familiar with.
Yes.
Were you
Really?
No.
I'm gonna be honest with you. No.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Never crossed my mind.
I'm trying to think at what point in Allie's life they're like,
This year, dude. I can't believe we're bringing up Clayton.
Here's the thing.
That's my guy.
For me, I was like, this is so fucked up. She sent this panicky message and then didn't follow up to say,
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey,
we're
actually,
fine,
I'm
no
fine.
worries.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. It's like getting a call from your mom at 3 a.m. and then you can't get through to her for 2 days and she's like, oh, I was just in Madrid.
Yeah.
Or you
Not an experience that any of you had. This is maybe my mother.
Yeah, my mom, same thing.
My mom lived in Germany for 8 years, so both of those things are not an unreasonable thing to have happen to me.
Siobhan, we've talked about
All of our
This is
moms
what we
lived
have
in
in-
Germany.
Yeah.
6 mothers went to Germany.
Yes.
And
My
that's
mom's
where they
first time out of the country was
While they
Ireland
were-
for our show, and she went to 19 churches in one day.
I've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas, and you brought up.
Wait, excuse you.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Hey,
Hey, Lou,
I think it's a good thing. You're going to get
I had never watched
We're gonna
it.
watch.
I had to watch it in college to write a religious paper about the book of Revelation.
Sorry.
Whoa!
This is
Tell
so
me
hard to
all
I
about
I need to
What
find
did
this
you get on
paper.
this paper?
I got an A. I was very good in this class.
Okay, you need to bring it.
What was the name of the class?
It was like
freeing the scripture from American captivity.
That was your bonus
And it was
action.
about America co-opting Christianity for national.
So was this an anti-Jack Skellington?
That's a cool
It was a hit piece on Jack himself because he's a narcissist.
Yeah, I watched James and the Giant Peach. It fucked me up real bad, and I wasn't about that animation style.
I totally get that. There was something a
Was
little
it creepy to you?
Yeah, the Lady Spider.
Oh, yes.
Susan Sarandon.
I've never seen it.
So yeah, Susan Sarandon really bugs me up, man. I cannot with
I think Susan Sarandon has a trans son.
That's cool.
Moment of silence, please.
What is
And I could be 100% off.
what does the silence mean?
Joy.
Joy.
The way we express joy at this table is silence.
I've seen that moment of silence, which is usually mourning.
That's like doing
I just
ringtones.
wanted
It's a moment of smiles, please.
From lore, Susan Sarandon does not have a trans son.
We gotta
We gotta keep it all in. We gotta keep it all
Will you
in.
please Google who has a trans
What are you letting Google? You
coward.
Who has a trans son minus AI?
Somebody fly in the diesel
You said it so confidently and versed, and then said a
It's telling
moment in your
me,
gut.
it's telling me that I am on an FBI watch list.
No time passed between him saying that, Susan Sarandon, and you saying that. Little key, little key, little key, and the little key. Wisdom, words of
What the fuck is a time quangle?
A quangle.
We all know what a time quangle is.
In different levels of quangle.
Time quangle. Time
Chris and I are in a quangle with Beardsley.
I quangled before and I'll quangle again.
The time quangle is like a normal quangle, but temporal.
Yeah, I studied it.
We studied it.
We understand it for sure.
What about, like a wrinkle in time?
Well, think of a wrinkle.
Right. Okay.
Quangle it.
We think we've tri-quangled.
What happens in the quangle stays in the quangle. I'm like quangled out of my fucking gourd.
Quangle!
Quangle! I just got it.
It essentially quangles time. Which brings us to our very first segment of Adventuring Academy. Get ready for Contested Roll. Contested Roll is the segment of the show where you voice a hot take in TTRPG, guaranteed to start some fiery discourse and get those engagement numbers up through the roof. Maybe I'll comment on the TikTok. Okay. I gotta stop saying why we do this segment.
For engagement purposes.
Engagement. We're nasty. We gotta get those numbers up. Get those numbers up.
Okay.
Whatever position you stake out, I will stake out the opposite. We have some example ones if you want.
I heard metal dice versus plastic or digital versus real.
Real. You got like table theater of the mind versus battle mat. Do you have a strong tabletop conviction that you feel in your heart? Is there something that you feel very, very impassioned about and that you want me to momentarily not believe in?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what is the opinion I want you to have that is
the opposite. How do we get me in hot fucking water on this show?
I think it's good. I think cosplay is good.
Yeah. Great.
I'm gonna say, I think having I do like entering there are different types of scenes and different types of things where shit is like open-ended or not open-ended. I really like to know exactly what to do. I think when someone's like, we're being railroaded or whatever, I'm usually like, fine, let's just go straight down that roller coaster.
I think this actually fucking rules. Wait, so elaborate on this for me. What is if we're doing railroad versus sandbox, what is the benefit of railroad to you? What is it you love about railroad?
Benefit of railroading. As a DM, I don't have to think of that much shit. Quality of life. Quality of life.
The only real man out there, the only person actually saying it how it fucking is. I don't got fucking time for this.
I come from a like narrative writing background of like written for TV shows and things where you write the thing and that's the thing that happens. You don't write a bunch of possibilities and then
throw most of them out.
I think you just have to prepare so much as a DM. So as a DM, I don't care. You're doing this thing. Maybe that's like a slightly stronger stance than I have, and maybe people benefit from a little bit of choice. But otherwise, I mostly believe that they will have fun if they do the thing that I set out for them to do.
I think it's so brave of you to say that players don't deserve agency or choices, and I think it's actually incredible of you to get out here and stake a position that people should get in the fucking minecart and go down the rails to the little gem room.
I'm sorry, did what you described sound unfun?
Being in a minecart, rolling down the... Woo! I'll tell you what's more fun than a roller coaster.
What?
A box of sand. Sandbox play invites the players into a rich, engaging, multifaceted world where they are not pinned down to a prefabricated plot. They are not mere passengers on the voyage of their dungeon master's fancy. They are at cause and in the driver's seat of the adventure that is unfolding.
And hopefully they have the agency to find that minecart that was already there and go down it. Or something as good as that, which... I'm starting to believe if you're creating this big sandbox, might not exist.
If you're putting all this effort into getting sand, maybe there's not a fun mine. With a sandbox approach, what happens is the players get to avail themselves of the deep motivations of their characters, and they get to engage in the world with all of the feeling of depth and intricacy that this is a real fantastical setting that they can move through. And rather than having to be led by the nose like a child that we're constantly in this day and age seeing grabbed by the nose and led around, that they instead are able to design adventures based on their own characters' wants, needs, and motivations.
There's 2 jumps on the rail. Hey, sometimes people are children and they need to be told what to do. Because it's good for them. And they don't know it yet, but it's going to be good for them.
Real talk, I actually love this because I think that what this comes down to is I have seen like true sandbox worlds. I'm trying to think how to put this. Thinking of games that are like sandbox games, I often think of like, what is it, like big open world, like, or GTA or something like that.
GTA, Breath of the Wild, where it's like, there's a linear adventure, so to speak, but like you can spend your entire time playing that game not really doing that.
Yeah. And I think sometimes about going around in this big open worlds, and there's an incredible feeling of freedom when you first do it, and you're like, oh my God, I'm just running through the woods. I'm literally not even supposed to be here right now. I'm in the woods. There's no story event. I'm in the woods. And you do that, and then it's like, oh shit, how do I get back to town?
Yeah. The thing that happens with me in these open world video games is I'm like, wow, I can do anything. God, I guess I'll kind of wander over here a little bit and see if, well, maybe I go back. And then I realize, oh, I played 2 hours and I didn't do anything at all.
I did nothing. Well, you know what's really interesting is so there's an interesting struggle here, right? And it depends on what you mean, because I think that people with railroading, often what has happened is there's a negative experience that defines that for them. Where it's literally like, it's like you're in a dungeon and there's a puzzle on the door and a person's like, is there a keyhole? And the GM will be like, yes, there's a keyhole. And you see it's locked, but the puzzle undoes the lock. And the person's like, I looked through the keyhole and I misty stepped through the door. And they watch a dungeon master go, yeah, you can't. It's anti-magic. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. And they go, what? In other words, like, the types of railroading that are the most noxious are not even recognizing what challenges are and what they mean, and not letting players be creative in any way outside of these very narrowly prescribed ways.
And that's not what I mean. I definitely would, like, in my version of that, it's like, I just don't want you to miss the puzzle.
Yes.
But how you solve that, great. Whatever you decide makes sense.
You teleport past it, you do something else. I remember one time in my long home game, there was something where, like, I would often say, I had one player that was Maisie Veselak who would figure out instantaneous ways to solve any puzzle that I had. And then my brother Griffin would always be the one that was even one step beyond that, of being like, this puzzle is irrelevant as we already have what we needed to obtain at the back of the dungeon, which is this. And I'd be like, no, like, it's done. You already have it. But it was so interesting. So, like, we know that there's really negative railroading where it's like, you can go north, east, west, or south. Like, we go west. There's the path to the west is blocked. Like, that sucks. Don't even present that choice in that case.
Yeah.
The shadow side of Sandbox is, I think, putting people in a world like, and I have been guilty of this from time to time, especially in like home games, of being like, here you are in the magical land of so-and-so. The villains are various authoritarian bureaucrats that move in the shadows. And this is here. And you're an adventurer in this thing. But the institutions that you're facing are so vast at this. And you have this here and that. And there is no one's been chosen by destiny. There is no chosen one. Luke Skywalker's dad never shows up. You're just a guy with a sword in a port town. Think of how real this is. And then the person goes like, wow, we've really recreated kind of the feeling of powerlessness and this, like, in other words, like, you went for realistic and sadly you nailed it. Like, I do feel at the mercy of the world.
I don't have enough copper to get an ale. I wander around.
My character applies for a job at the docks. Like,
I don't feel empowered.
Yeah. And there is that thing with Sandbox where you get into and I've even said this before, like, the goal of these fantasy worlds for me is not just to be in Middle Earth, it's to be in the Fellowship. Yeah. Because the fantasy is not just wizards and dragons. The fantasy is, if you throw this piece of jewelry into a volcano, you fix everything. And you go, oh my God, like, what a mission. And I always want things that are a little bit more complex than that, because sometimes it's like, if the reward of the story is too easy, I'll feel kind of like, the reward of the story is too easy, then I go like, well, I don't really get to bring this good feeling back to Earth, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because if it's that linear and straightforward, you don't feel like you can attach other complications of being a person to it or something like that.
For example, when I watch the victory in Lord of the Rings, as fucking incredible as it is, and I go back to my day-to-day life, I go like, what is the one ring in my life? There's not really one. And when I watch a victory, weirdly, even a victory that's a little bit more like, if you look at like the original Star Wars movie, it's still like that, but it's a little bit more like, oh, the bad guys made one huge mistake and we found out about it and they're going to exploit it. And you're like, okay, I guess a weird exhaust port is a little bit more real than we got the ring that has all badness in it.
Right.
But even that, and then you go one past that to like, I don't know if you watched Andor, but like watching that where you go like, oh shit, that is really a lot closer to terra firma, and the victories in that feel kind of more applicable to my like, you know,
it's really hard fought, and it's sort of just, they're all kind of evolving as people, and it's not that black and white.
Yeah. You know. I think about that a lot too with like the different, even in like the campaigns we've played where some of them have had very intense like like the problems of the world are like vast and insurmountable. And then ones that are like sophomore year where it's like, you got to get the Crown of the Nightmare King.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something that's not really railroading to just give a clear objective. To be like, Crown of the Nightmare King, it's far away. And it's hard to get, but that's your deal. You just gotta go get it.
And it's the foundation of so much, like so many fantasy stories and things like that. But like, yeah, I even just the idea of like this thing, knowing 100% sure like that will be good to do that. And a lot of times in these stories, and more complicated fantasy stories or stories for tabletop stuff is like, you're pretty sure that would be good. You know, there might be some complications to that aren't good. You know?
Well, I think that really has to do with your table. And it has to do with like, because the funny thing is, I feel like I love a sandbox world. And I would want to play in that. But I understand that there are a lot of players that wouldn't. Like the idea of a sandbox world to me is like, my brother ran a pirate maritime thing that was really it was like the grim kind of tone of like a Game of Thrones, but set in an age of high sail, which is really fun. So it's like bleak and violent and fucked up. And the pirate that I'm playing is essentially someone who is like, has a backstory that's engaging to me, and I like the storyline of this person, but he's like, I'm gonna be the greatest pirate that ever lived. I don't need, so the world being a sandbox is great because my quest is totally internal, and I just need a world to pursue my ambitions in, right?
Yeah.
But I think that if you don't have players that are going to give themselves quests. So like story events would happen and like, oh, we met a noble. And I lean in and I'm like, a noble? And does their family know that they're out here with dangerous pirates? You know, like, oh, I'm going to, like, where I go, like, I'm going to capture that noble and ransom them to their family. That's not a plot hook. That's me playing a dangerous, frightening.
Trying to be the, like, for sure the best pirate in the world, or like make a name for himself. Yeah.
So it's like, and that wasn't the story that my brother had planned. Like, how could it have been, right? Like, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that thing of like, if you're playing with people that are going to throw huge wrenches into the wheels left and right, then Sandbox makes a lot of sense. But I think a lot of people, the fantasy is, I want to come here and save the world. Like, even thinking about the amount of people, I think a lot about like the amount of, like, I've played a lot of games and like them to get weird from time to time, but sometimes you're playing with people that are like, no, I've never gotten to be the princess. I've never gotten to be the like brave knight.
The depth that you're looking for in a tabletop game is probably different from some people who are just like, I want the most straightforward experience possible.
Yeah, I've developed a tolerance, and I'm like, I need some weird shit to get me going, get me where I need to go.
I mean, you got to play with a bunch of brand new people and just really upset them.
Be like, let's do this weird stuff. But man, I love that. But I think railroading gets a really bad rap, and it is fucking, even for someone like myself, when a DM goes like, here is a clear objective, and here's what you need to do. It's just so helpful when you're feeling a little bit lost, because you don't want to get to that point where suddenly you're like, well, I guess my character needs to go get a job and find a place to live.
Right.
Like, like, we're done.
I'm that lost.
Well, I guess I'll start a family and live my life out to the end of my days. Like,
I'll see you guys later.
And that's contested role. There are fictions that you have to be able to dream before you can make them real. Can you be the person that looks danger in the face and goes, I'm not afraid of you?
Hello, one and all! Welcome back to Adventuring Academy Season 6.
Hey, come over. Hey, what are you doing tonight?
Let's hang!
I'm a little lonely. I'm looking to make community intentionally.
So the ideal episode of Dimension 20 is 6 comedians and me seated at a table with pantyhose over our head to mask all facial expression.
Too sexy.
Slancha.
Oh, Slancha. When can I spit this out?
I feel like these chips just asked me if I could fight.
I brought my old journals with my elvish poetry.
Orthaloninum, Han Miriel, Orometo Nar, Ryan Davies. And let's get ready for rapid fire with reaction time. Bigfoot or Mothman?
Bigfoot.
Triple H or The Rock?
Triple H.
Persuasion or intimidation?
Intimidation, because it's always funnier.
Parvati or Suri? You're saying Suri, but you can't finish it. You're leaking. It's radiating. Sandra! Rule of cool, yay or nay? Nay! Dating your co-players.
Nay, I say nay. It only leads the campaign and often your life to ruin.
I have spent a calculable majority of my playing years actively playing with ex-girlfriends at the table, and I will not apologize.